Yo, what's good, y'all? Ranger X here, back with another video. Today we got a special video. We're out in beautiful Santa Monica, and today we have a very special car. This is actually my sister's car, so link in the description below. Follow her on YouTube, on Instagram, all that. Do all that right now. Just do it. Do it right now. Do it. But actually, let's get straight into it. So this is a 2019 CLS 450. This is basically the AMG that you don't want to be all flashy with. This is a car that you get if you don't want to be with all that raw carbon fiber loudness. This is kind of like the calmer, chiller vehicle, which is pretty cool. With a flat gray look, which I honestly, if I were to get a Mercedes, this would be the look. This is actually fit into the car. It's smooth. It's really nice. It's a really nice touch to it. Goodyear Eagle F1 tires. Fronts are going to be 245 35 20s. Actually, really good sized tire for it. Also, they come with the drilled rotors in the back, sponsored by a 4-piston brakes. They're going to be 275 35 rim 20, so a little bit thicker on the rear end for the hold that rear wheel drive. Obviously, these front ones do not come with the drilled slotted rotors, but it is an actually really good size rim to the back. That way to hold it down when you step on the gas or in it. Go ahead and pop the hood for you guys real quick. This is going to come with the inline 6 turbocharged motor that makes 362 horsepower, 369 pound-feet of torque. Also comes with the new EQ electric drive. Basically, when you let off the gas, the rest of the power goes through the brakes, and when you brake, it actually charges up the electrical battery to actually store energy in this car. This car actually comes with a hybrid system, which allows you to switch on and off in comfort mode, which I'll explain later on in the video. But yeah, this is one beautiful car. Like I said, so why don't we hop inside and I'll show you some more of the features and what actually makes this car really beautiful to drive. All right, now actually it's sitting inside the vehicle. This car actually comes with a lot of comfort, which is really good because I'm 6'2", so it allows me to at least move around and adjust in these seats. And these seats are pretty bolstered. This is really nice. Moving on to the interior of the car. First thing you step into is this beautiful display right here. Very nice, very comforting. Also nice speaker system right here. Comes with 3 memory seats. You can move this to move the arm to the headrest, move your back support, your rear support, and then you can also actually move this to where it actually will come out to where it adjusts your calves. So if you're a tall guy like me, it can adjust the calf, which I think is actually pretty cool. This comes with heated and cooled seats. So then this is a steering wheel right here. We have all your cruise control settings right here, all your voice commands on this side. Really nice. And the cool thing about this is when you start the car up, it actually moves down and adjusts towards you, which is really cool. And if you're wondering how to put the car into gear, lever right here will put you into gear. All your blinkers and your window visors right there for you. Of the new CLS 450, it's actually pretty nice. They took this from the S-Class, so it looks like one giant screen, which I like instead of 2 individual screens. Personally, that's one of my favorite things about this car. Moving to the center of it, you have 4 vents right here for you. This comes with dual climate control, so you can actually control each of your sections. If your partner wants to have a little bit warmer on their side, but you want it a little bit cooler, you can actually adjust it. We have your navigation. If you click your navigation right here for you, it'll actually display the whole navigation, which is actually pretty cool. Click it to your radio, and now it displays into your radio. And then we can go into your telephone right here for you, which brings up all your telephone. Notice the clock right here for you, just in case you wanted to know your time. Your hazard lights here, and actually if you click on the little car, it'll bring up everything you need for your car. To move through all these, there's a simple knob right here for you, or you can actually use the mouse, which I think I actually like. A lot of Mercedes come with these little mouse, and it's actually pretty convenient. Moving on to the bottom, we have your cup holders, USB jack right there for you. And we have your dynamic mode to where you can change the car into either Sport, Sport Plus. Individual is a customizable way for you to adjust. Maybe if you want the transmission to move into Sport Plus, make it shift faster. But if you wanted to, let's say, move into the steering as in a comfort mode, moving into the eco mode saves everything into the eco spot, allows the electric motor to kick in. Moving into comfort mode, everything's now smoother. Sport mode and Sport Plus, obviously the shifts are a little bit faster, a little bit more aggressive car. So I actually personally like to drive it in this mode. Moving into the back to the center, we have your RPMs right here for you. We have your gear, what mode you're actually in, and this is actually pretty cool. This is a new the EQ mode. So basically, when you get on the gas, power just goes through to the electric. When you let off the gas, it'll actually go to the charge, which I'll display. Now, also displaying that this is a 4-seater, which is actually pretty cool. This car does seem kind of small if you actually look at it. Pretty big, but it's pretty roomy in here, which I didn't expect because on the outside it looks pretty small. It looks like a smaller car, but it actually is pretty roomy. It comes with a nice sunroof as well. So that's pretty cool. Now with the new CLS 450, comes with this nice key fob right here for you. Pretty nice. All you have to do is keep the key in your pocket, go to lock it, press the little thing right there. Brings it in to make sure that everything is locked. To unlock it again, simply put your 2 hands right here behind it, and it'll slightly unlock. It's all ready to go. Very quiet with the new EQ mode, especially with this one not being the AMG package. It allows it to obviously be the smoother, more daily drivable version of the AMG 63 version of it, sorry. So why don't we get into driving the car and actually feeling how comfortable and showing you guys all the displays that this car has. Let's get into it. All right, so not driving this car in comfort mode, it's actually really smooth. Everything is pretty chill. Everything is really smoothly. And I like how the instrument cluster is actually pretty huge. The numbers, by the way. It's not like a small thing. They're pretty big, which I like. Allows you to see enough. And yeah. So now driving this car, we're in comfort mode. You can see the speed limit right there. I actually like how they did that. It's a nice, amenity to have that as well. And if you actually look on the bottom there, if I were to gas it, it gives you power. And if you let off, that's what I was telling you about the charge. So it allows you to, all your brake force allows you to charge that electrical battery to where it actually gains energy through that, which I think is actually a really cool and a neat way to save you gas mileage. Now, if we move on to the second screen, the navigation, I mean, just look at this nav screen. This thing is huge. I like it. It's really nice. Another thing I like about these Mercedes as well, if we roll up these windows, is that there's actually a light that comes through these vents. And you can also change that into the settings. And there's also light. If you look real slowly, there's a slightly light red light. So we'll have to go into a dark area for you guys to really see it, but it actually is really cool at night. Sport Plus mode, we're gonna do a quick little pull. Here we go. Woo! Got the tires a little squirrely right there. This car is quick, I must say. This car is pretty quick. Oh, this is fun. This is sick. All right, guys, so here we are. This is what I was telling you about the whole lighting thing. Honestly, this is what Mercedes, I feel like, does best. Besides their motors, besides how elegant the car looks, their lighting is on point. So as you can see, it's like a dark blue, almost like a purplish across the front of the vents. And then it's like a red, and it goes all the way through the back. So it's pretty cool. Another neat trick about this Mercedes as well is that when you put it in reverse, it gives you an aerial view, and it also gives you your backup camera. So when you start to slowly back up, you can see its technology here is quite impressive, to be quite honest with you. Now that's a really cool feature. Let's go into the lights. Let's see if we can use the mouse over here to get through let's go back to home. And then we'll just skimmy on through all the way. And if you don't want to, you can actually move it with the mouse like that one time. Or you can actually use the knob, which is pretty cool. The knob is probably faster. So we go into vehicle. We go all the way down to the light settings. And from the lighting, we can do the ambient light. Mess with your daytime running lights, your locator lights. So yeah, this is where we go into the ambient light. Click onto the ambient light. And it'll give you an array of colors, which I think is pretty cool. So this one, she has the multicolor one, which is pretty cool. So you click over one time, you go into the colors, there's a red moon. If we switch into the colors, gives it a nice fire red. The dawn blue, very nice subtle look. A sun yellow. Very nice, very nice. Very nice indeed. And if you actually slide over to the jungle green, really nice jungle green right there for you. Keep going down, we'll go to glacier blue. Color flash. Looks like that didn't do anything really. You can go into the color mixes and you can mix and match all the way you want it. Personally, I like ocean blue. Just gives it that real nice subtle blue look color. Purple sky is actually another good one. So yeah, this is the lighting I was telling you guys about. Let's go ahead and move on to the outside. As you can tell, it shines pretty bright. Let's move on to the rear. All right guys, well I hope you guys had a great time with me trying to review this. This is my first time, so I'm obviously going to mess up. This is not my best video. By far not the best video, but it's something to kind of like, you know, spice it up a little bit, you know what I mean? So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.